Hello everyone and welcome back here once again to Mashinky. To get this started, and got a couple of goals in mind for this episode. We're still working on our little quest there for an express train. But what I'm looking to do today is first of all try and get this oil under control, and then we're gonna click these and enter our electric age. And you may be wondering why bother getting the fuel under control when we're going to enter an electric age where in theory we don't need the fuel. Which is, you know, fair comment. But the idea being that of course we're not going to replace every train with electric straight away. We need to learn from our mistakes and, yeah, essentially get our fuel up before worrying about the next task. Right, so the refinery is there. Now we've got goods waiting here, we've not got fuel, so maybe if we could pump raw oil into here. Do we have any crude oil around? And we've got some over here. Are we? Right, so we've got one train working that. Two trains stopped at a signal for a long time. Right. Can't send him back. What we can do is reverse him. Happens if we reverse him. Wondering if I can reverse that just enough over those points to get him to say, oh, can't go in there, need to go in there. Right. Reverse him again. Hopefully he's going to choose this path. So recall, this is one of our issues we have. There we go. Is that we have a lot of trains coming in and they kind of all need a dedicated path. Anyway, back to this. So yeah, we're not shipping enough oil out of there. So let's come over here, build up one of our new favourite trains, which is double-headed one of these, and we need to be shipping out crude oil. We've got plenty of these right now. Yeah, we'll go with that. Your orders are going to be, back that up. Oh, want you to stop there and bring that to here. Go find that train. Yes, he's on his way out. As you can see, we've got 18 at the moment, so that makes me a bit happier. What we could do could start shipping these in and upgrading them. What we can also do is come in here and say need additional signal there, additional signal there, and ship more trains out. Ah, don't need signal there. So frees up that line. You can tell one of our biggest problems right now is capacity and making sure we've really got the capacity down everywhere we can. Right. You're coming in to grab that. Are you set? Orders. Until fully loaded. Right, so you're gonna go anyway. We've missed him that time, but that's fine. Go around. We'll catch him on the next beat. Doing his thing. Oh. Means if we got used here then. Got 2 trains on that. Potentially stick another train on there. Unlike those other stations. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We're not getting the throughput there. Maybe that's part of our issue. Didn't have the oil for that. Can afford these, but again, it's an issue of they're going to use up all our tokens if we do that. Too far for a Phillip. Right. And right, have a look at that in a moment. I know we've just blown through a whole heap of those tokens. But hopefully you'll agree in the end that it was worth it. But that's one more train added to the list. Right. So your problem here this time. So if we reverse you up, that's not going to work. Reverse you for a second. And we right. Oh. Train 93. Reverse. Do that. Aren't you? Train 78. Pursuit. Brilliant. So you're seeing path into there. Awesome. We passed that. Brilliant. That closes that off. Anything, but then right. Yeah, no operating tokens, we get it. You. Oh, next signal. You go. Go. Yeah, that's actually going to cause us more problems because it's going to block itself. So, check that out. We all gotta move on. Let's speed this up. Once again. But no fuel getting through. Probably. We're not getting the throughput out here. Oh. About 28. It's no good. You. Reverse. Clearly can't. Through there. We're really learning a lot for the next series. Add in. Brilliant, that is that. Basically, this is a good setup for a station. That's a terrible setup. Basically what we can learn from all this. Right. 15 minutes in, guys, and we're still messing around with fuel. 99 barrels there. Where's... Right. Station 21. That needs renaming so we can understand. That's well. Trains are using it. Those. And 104 has been stopped for a long time. Alright, he's waiting for a full load. Orders. Get your next order, mate. Don't get this train in, we can't fulfill that. Do. So gonna put in additional connection there. Get next order. Just get a oil in. Little thing I'm gonna do that in. Yeah, the game understands that. Hopefully that'll send the trains around. Right, 18 minutes. Wow. Got loads of them. Yeah. We're gonna hit the regular time button and we're gonna invest in the electrical age. Just because we can. And oh, bit of freezer. Right, so we've unlocked 2 more things. So power and plants. Good morning, boss. A large number of foreign investors have responded. What was it? To the government's tender for power plant construction. According to a representative of one of the international companies, these projects are the big thing for these companies this year. The plan is to expand the current power plant blocks. Some of the new facilities are already being tested. They're scheduled to start providing electricity to the area this year. Of course, power plants consume huge amounts of fuel, whether it's coal or oil. We've got many years of experience and a massive railway network. So let's do it. So earn at least 100 electricity and build at least 2 upgrades for power plants. And then we've got electrification. Boss, it is nice to have the opportunity to buy new electric locomotives, but we simply don't have enough electrified lines on which to use them. We need to electrify a reasonable part of our rail network, at the very least our main lines. It will not be easy, but it will certainly be worth it at the end. Eric Perkinson, the engineer. So electrified at least 50% of our railway network. Wow. Reward any train of our choice. Right, cool. So we've got to electrify at least half the network. Right, so that's just an electric overlay. And we can upgrade much of our network as we want. So purple is our high-speed line, blue is our regular. Right, now, where do we start out? I wonder, it's worth starting here, working our way from there. Yeah. Now, obviously that's costing us quite a bit, because it uses cash, wood, and our iron. So what I'm planning to do is cover our network up here as far as there for a start. Right, not enough tokens. That's fine. Look, we've done 5%. Wow. 5% of our network is electrified. I think I want to change that. In fact, when he unloads, we're going to send him to the depot. Reuse those wagons because we don't need the sand there at the moment. Because we're not getting the iron in. Quite frankly, we don't need that loco on there. We'll send train 87 back. And we'll build up our iron so we can power this up. Electricity into there. Plus sand. Was something. Interesting. So he's going to bring sand in as well. Pointless because, as I say, we're not using it. And David is bringing us our much needed iron. Oil power station. We can deliver crude oil there. Get our tokens. Brilliant. Right, do we have any crude oil around? No. The answer to that? Do we have any other power station? There. Do we have any crude oil? Oh, we do. Oh, wow. We can power this. You know what? Whilst we're waiting for stuff. We're gonna need basic rail. Right. Let's look at this objectively. I want to bring a line down there. To here. And I want to go all the way through there. Meanwhile, I want to clear the fields all the way up to there. Possibly there as well, I think. Do that. So we need to that on there. Not with that curvy bit. Bring that up like so. Our oil wells over here. That in. Like so. Station. Place. Delete that. Station too large. We know we can do that easily. Delete that. That on there. There. So. Leave that one. A station in there. Name this. Ah, that's a coal power plant, Nick. You muppet. Right. Name this. Right. And now we need to find coal. Got coal there. Utilised. Coal up there being utilised. Oh. So are we utilising it enough? No. that. Do that. Now, build way back out of there. Thankfully we can do. Ah. In. Right. That's got all those in. We need to get coal for our power plant. Over here. So our trains can go that way. Right. We need another trunk put in there like that. That out. Cool. Still a lot of trains through there. No. Wow. That's one convoluted route. And wow, we're on 35 minutes already. Can't get away from me like that. Quite sure, but let's get a train running anyway. The engines. What have we got? Really want to say one of those, but I'm not convinced we've got our fuel under control yet. Got a bison, a raglan, GM40P. B220. Use 1 token. You know what, I'm gonna do it. Probably a mistake after all that effort I've put into the fuel, but let's say worth it. Oh. That'll pull good coal for one. What can you do? 68. No, 87. Got another loco that does. And they'll do 81, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. 5. I kind of want one of them on as well. Hey ho. Let's just do it. Right or for wrong. But, find where we are now. What's that? We want coal from here. Stevenage coal mine. Start. Deliver. To coal power plant. And then likewise, where was our oil power plant? Have we got another one somewhere? That's coal. An oil power plant out there. Needs oil. Oh no, it'll take processed oil. Any others? Ah, there's an oil one. Bit off beaten track. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Go nice. Long line. Put in our station. Two drop off bays. Push that out there. That round there. That all the way back along here. Join in there. Oh, wrong way. Oh. Like so. It's going to be named Royal P Plant. Then all we need is a suitable train. Which probably isn't a suitable train, but I'm going to do it anyway. Train 87 is waiting in the depot. Brilliant. Bit of a longer episode today, guys. I know. But hopefully it's one you guys appreciate. Sell that. Keep those. Our train's been stopped for a long time, right? Go for that. Orders are come all the way annoyingly over here. Grab that and deliver it. Here. That. Where's reverse? You. You're going. Stop there. That signal out. That end. That end. And okay. Why you come down here? Oh, you're going across there. That will probably help that. That one, or per se, but that will certainly help that shift. But that can move. Bring 55. What's your orders? There. Right. Try you in there. Right guys, I think that's been enough madness for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, consider sharing it out. Get it passed between your friends and then you can all point out my flaws together. And believe me, there's plenty of flaws in this. One thing we did look at this is when it comes to signalling, I can't actually use anything other but automatic signal type. Now, unfortunately, it's an option in the game before you start. You can set it to manual or automatic, I would have left it on automatic because I figured it knows best. But there's some cases where I actually want chain signals for quite a way. At the moment, I can't actually do it. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue. But we live and learn. We can sort it for the next episode. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.